new vlog. I am going to be doing a little bit of homeware shopping today. I'm actually just trying to remember that I need to bring my little card holder, and I also have some Valspar or V&Co Dead Flat Matte Interior Wall and Ceiling vouchers, which they kindly gifted to me. So I've got some tester vouchers and some peel and sticks actually, which I can show you guys the peel and sticks before I go, remind me. But yeah, today we're going to go out and do a quick little bit of homeware shopping. It's the sale time, so there are little bits and bobs which are in the sale. I actually don't need anything specific, but I would love to be able to pick up my kettle and my toaster today. So I've seen a kettle and a toaster, and it's by Alessi, and I saw it on the Conran shop for 30% off, and I haven't seen it anywhere for that amount off, so I was going to order it. And then I realised that the delivery was £15, and I deliberated on it so long that actually now it's out of stock on the Conran shop. But then also equally, I was just adding it up in my head, and I was like, even at 30% off, when you add the £15 delivery, it's like, you might as well just buy it from another place which also has it, which, anyway, I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say. So the main reason why I'm popping out today is because I actually wanted to quickly pop into Zara Home. They had one, I don't know, so many of their Zara homes have closed down. It's so sad. So I'm going to have to go to Sloane Street to go to that one. But I actually really like that Zara. And then whilst I'm kind of sort of in the vicinity, I'm going to go to the Conran shop. They have one on, I think it's more like near Knightsbridge, near Harrods and stuff actually. Do I want to pop? No, I feel like I just want to be in and out. So I'm going to go to Zara Home, pop into the Conran shop. I'm going to see if I can call them to see if they actually have the kettle in stock. And if they do, that would be handy, rather than like going there and possibly they don't have it in stock. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, because that's the main objective of the day. And if I don't lay my hands on the kettle today, then I'll just order it online. It's not that deep. And then lastly, I do also want to go to B&Q. So I want to pick up the testers. I don't think I'm going to pick up the actual paint, so I could probably leave. This is a sample pot, this is a sample pot, this is a sample pot voucher. So I can probably leave the actual vouchers for the main, like 2.5 pots of paint here. I know which, at this point I only know 2 of the sample pots I'm going to go for. Let me show you the peel and sticks actually. Okay, so again, I don't know what order things are going up in, but these are the peel and sticks. So instead of ordering samples, V&Co do this thing where you can, and forgive me if I sound super amazed during this whole like journey, but this is amazing to me because back in the day I don't feel like you really had the peel and sticks. They've probably been around for ages. I'm just new to the party. But anyway, they do these peel and sticks, so you can just peel them off and stick them, and you can repeel, restick. They don't damage the walls. So these are 3 out of the 5 that they had sent me, peel and sticks. Green shade 7, green shade 5, and then green shade 6. And this is obviously the colour that I'm trying to plan for this little walk-in situation. There isn't much wool on show, and we've obviously done a really patchy job with the emulsion, or like the base coat or whatever, but it's enough. It will do, especially if I'm going to go over it with quite a dark colour. I think this is too dark. I think I like this one. But then I also think I like this one. And when I did a little poll on Instagram, a lot of people were saying this one. I think this one actually came out on top. But the tester that I'm going to get is this, I think. Because I think, obviously, it's a small space. So if you do it too dark, it will be too dark. So I think it probably does need something like this. And I'm determined to have green. I love green at the minute. I really love green. So I need to have a little think about which one. I mean, I do have another spare tester pot to get, so maybe I'll just get, I don't know, I need to think about it. I'll think about it on the tube. Procrastination over. That was so dramatic. I'm going to finish a coffee. I'm going to hit the road. Fingers crossed we have a successful day. I want to try and stick to the things that are on the list, but if I come out with things that are not on the list and extras, like, just please don't judge me. managed to make it out. I already shopped in Zara Home, which proved to be very, very good. I got everything that I had intended on picking up in there. But then naturally, of course, I did end up picking up some extra bits. I'm just hot-footing it really quickly to the shop where the kettle is, hoping that the kettle is there. I did call them beforehand, but unfortunately they didn't pick up, which kind of expected because they're probably super busy. I've just noticed that this battery is quite low, and I also look like Rudolph, but here we are. I'll catch up with you guys, and I'll keep my fingers crossed that the kettle is actually there. Steady, but I have so many bags. But I sourced my kettle. I'm so excited. It was 30% off, so it's well worth the trip. But yeah, I'm just conscious that A, I look like a crazy person, and B, the bag is resting on my arm and I've got a ton of stuff in it. So I'm just going to wrap this up, and yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. My battery died. I did manage to get a few little bits on my phone though, and I thought, you know what, let me do a very quick unboxing because, and you guys will have to give me feedback as we go along, but I think it might be quite nice to like see the bits and bobs as I'm picking them up, as well as like once everything's done and once they're in their right and proper places. So let's start off with the paint. My dumbass, I literally did, B&Q was the last stop for me. B&Q or Homebase, I always get them mixed up, B&Q. My dumbass thought that you could mix two colours together. So as I was saying to you guys, I wanted to mix white shade 1 and cream shade 1 because I felt the white was too cool and can you see? Yes, I thought the white was too cool and the cream was too warm. So I wanted to mix them together. He was like, no, nil point, you can't do that. So I ended up getting a tester for white shade 1. Let me just change this battery now because I know that this is just going to die mid-conversation. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, I thought I could mix the two. I couldn't. So I had a voucher because, as I said, V&Co or Valspar. So V&Co, I don't know if I explained this earlier, but very, very quickly, V&Co is like the new Valspar range, and they have 45 dead flat matte colours, very carefully curated as per the website. So they gave me some vouchers. So I picked out 3 testers. They gave me 3 tester vouchers, 5 peel and sticks, and then they have given me vouchers for like the bigger paint pots also. So the 3 that I went with are, so I went for green shade 6, which is one of the peel and sticks that I showed you guys. And then I also went with the one in the middle, so green shade 3. So that's those 2. And then I also did pick up, because I thought out of the 2 whites, or the white and the cream, I think I would prefer the white because I had a cream on the walls before and it was just a little bit too warm. So in the end I went for a white, so I was like, let me just try that out. So yeah, we'll try this out. I hope this is, yeah, so white shade white. I love the packaging of these, by the way. Potential thumbnail. So that's the last stop that I went to. The middle stop, and possibly, like, this is the main reason why I stepped out of my house. I wanted this kettle. I'm going to show you guys. The only thing that's missing, I need the matching toaster, so I'm going to have to source that online. But I picked out this kettle. It's by a brand called Alessi. They did a collab with, I feel like it's Michael DeLucci, but I could really be butchering that, and I think perhaps it's Raquel DeLucci. So anyway, yeah, it's the Alessi brand, but they had 30% off in the Conran shop, which is where I went to get it. I don't know if I told you guys, but the £15 delivery was just way too much. I want to unbox it for you guys really quickly because it's so funny, because I had dinner yesterday with like my boyfriend's family, and they have Alessi spoons, and I looked at it because now I'm looking at homeware, like I if I'm in restaurants or at people's homes and I like the look or feel of something, like I look to see where it's from. And I was like, oh, it's a Lessie. And me and my boyfriend's sister were talking at the same time, and we literally realised at the same time we both want this kettle. It's so funny. So I was telling her it's on sale. She said she'd had her eye on it for a while. Let me show you it. This is going to get boxed back up again. But here is the kettle. So I need to get the matching toaster in black as well. They had the toaster in there, but they had it in white, they had it in green. I think they may have even had it in red. They just didn't have it in the black. This kettle is the 1.7 litre. They do also have a 1 litre one as well, which is just obviously a little bit shorter, which actually does work. But for me, practically, I drink a lot of tea, and when I boil the kettle, like if I've got extra water, I'll do a hot water bottle, or I'll put the rest in a flask, and then I'll make another herbal tea later. So it just made sense for me to have the 1.7. Really cute. I did initially want the Smeg. I wanted the Smeg toaster and the Smeg kettle, but they are, I think they're a bit more expensive than this, even without like the discount. And yeah, I had originally had my heart set on the pink Smeg, but I think, yeah, this is just a little bit more, I think this will be, yeah, I think this is nicer than the Smeg. I like the fact that this is matte. I really, really like the fact that this is matte. So I was contemplating getting the toaster in the white, just in case anyone wants to see inside. I was contemplating getting the toaster in the white because it would be kind of nice to mix and match, but I don't think that would really go with the kitchen. So this is what we got. The next thing that's in this bag is, I didn't know this, but Sloane Street have a Buns from Home place, like right on the thing, and I love that place. Here's the packaging. Love it. So I'm gonna have that in a bit. And then I did briefly stop in Peter Jones. It was just at that point I'd had enough. I wanted to go home, but I did briefly stop in there, and luckily I saw this candle. I think this is the one that my auntie likes. This is the Spice Clementine and Pomegranate, and it was £4. I think it was originally 8. I can't twist it and open it. Anyway, this was my auntie, so I'm going to put it to the side. And then I think the place where I got the majority of stuff was Zara Home. I do also have some food that I need to quickly put in the fridge. You guys know me, reduced food queen. Literally, I'll look for yellow stickers every time I go out. I picked up some king prawn katsu curry melts, which sound really nice. The reduction was not the best on these. They're meant to be £6, it went down to 4, so £2 off. And then also some king prawns in phyllo pastry. Let me run these to the fridge really quickly and I'll come right back. Okay, so onto Zara Home very briefly. I picked up a salted caramel home fragrance. This is a diffuser. Now this is £30. With Zara Home, I know they'll get, like, the sale stuff will go down again. They'll have other markdowns. I just think that this is a really popular scent, and I don't know if I'll find it when they do the second round of reductions. If they do, and there's still some there, I'll have a look. The reason why I picked this up is because one of my favourite content creators, Susie Benaldi, is always talking about it, and I love like sweet Christmas cookie type scents. So I smelled it in there. They have the candle out and it smelled phenomenal. So I picked up this is like the larger diffuser. Then I picked up these mason jars. First of all, I asked a woman, I said, have you got the mason jars with the gold lid? She said no. Tutus, I crane my neck and I look and I find what I'm looking for. Anyway, I picked out these. To be honest, I don't really feel like I needed to buy this because I have some jam jars which I've kept and recycled, and they're kind of just as good. I think maybe the jam jars are just a little bit smaller and shorter, but this was only £1 off, so £5. Queer. She can't do mathematics. £2 off, so it's £5 and now it's £3. I bought these. I bought 3 of them. There's no point in me unwrapping all 3, but what does it say? Le parfait. Okay, cool. So this I actually bought with the idea of not a parfait, because I'm not really a parfait type girl, but overnight oats. I thought that would be perfect. It's a really, really good portion size. As I said, I think the jam jars are just a little bit too small. I'm gonna give these a wash, but I don't know, I have this thing right now where, because obviously the kitchen is about to be done, I don't really want to start taking any of the new bits out. I'm kind of just leaving them wrapped up because, I don't know, the kitchen's going to be unpacked. So there's no point in me unpacking this, putting it in the kitchen, the whole kitchen's gonna come out. So yeah, I don't know if I can be asked. So there's 3 of them in there, and then what else? She's only gone and forgotten what she bloody bought. Oh, okay. Then I picked up the salted caramel candle. They had a set in there, but I was like, I've already got the diffuser. I just want to get one more candle, and then I was kind of thinking, oh, if it goes down again, that's when I'll strike. So $15.99, I saved myself £4 because it's originally $19.99. So that's the Salted Caramel candle. Is this really just the, I think it is. Okay, and then the thing that I did not go in there for, but I ended up picking out, and there was also almost another thing. I almost ended up picking up a book in there as well, but the book was looking hella run down, and I asked if they would take more money off, and they said no, and I said, better leave that right here then, sis. I picked out some coasters. So they're originally 23, they've gone down to 18, so I've saved myself a £5. But how lovely are these? When I tell you these weigh a ton, they're like a nice muted natural stone, but they're like a marble, it says. I think they're real marble. But I thought those looked really, really cute. Let me see if I can get one out for you guys quickly, just to see. So I had also gone to Anthropologie. I didn't really see anything in there. And then I also remembered that they messed up my order that I made the other day. So I'm expecting a gesture of goodwill. So might as well wait until that comes to do my Anthropologie shop. Okay, so these are very well wrapped. Do I really want to take them out? Okay, yeah, they're really well wrapped, so I'm sorry. This is the view of the coasters. I think they're really, really nice. And I think that because they're quite wide, so I don't think you would have to just keep them as coasters. I think if you put like a nice pillar candle on it, or for instance like the diffuser can sit on one, can be housed on one, I think that would be a nice idea. These are so heavy, they weigh a ton. I'm just double checking that was my entire haul, because honestly when I was walking, I felt like I had a ton of stuff. I felt like the bag lady again. So yeah, this is actually it. This was what I actually went out for. Just see if we can find the matching toaster. But I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the new pieces. Let me know if you guys have found any bargains yourself. As I said, it is a little bit premature to be picking up some of these pieces, but I don't want the sale to like escape without me picking up the bits that I need in the sale. I'd be damned if it gets to like February, March, and then I buy these things then. Like if I can save the money, I'll save the money. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the pieces that I picked up, and let me know if you guys have picked up anything. Also, let me know if you guys want to see that collective haul of, I basically have 2 of those huge Primark bags, and I wondered if you guys wanted me to do a collective haul of some of the homeware pieces that I had been already collecting. That is it. I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. I'm going to put a wash on, have a nice little bit of food. But thank you guys so much for watching. My IG is raquel.sewell. Definitely check me out over on my IG. I was initially going to do 2 separate IGs, for like one for homeware and one for like my normal stuff, but I think in hindsight I'm probably just going to put it all on the same IG. So if you guys want to see more behind the scenes, definitely follow me on IG. It's raquel.sewell. Everything else will be linked in the description box, my TikTok, all of that good stuff. But thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.